sets him up 5, 1st and 15. 43. Now here's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete to Chris
That'll be a
Godwin.
gain of 15 yards.
It's a gain
and
of
it'll
15.
be 2nd and very
Brings up
short.
2nd and inches at the 2-yard line.
Now a run with Akers. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Pass complete to
Darren Waller. His
Touchdown,
4th touchdown
Carolina.
on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Is good.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
7. Chargers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Single. Check 27. Eyes on 27. Record. Right, number 28.
A shotgun snap for Goff. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Super one.
Here's Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff now looks to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown.
Goff's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Mike 34, Mike 34. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. I want that. What's up?
From the gun on third down, Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
15-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early...
He's got a man complete.
Mike,
Touchdown, Carolina.
Mahomes pass.
DK Metcalf,
DK Metcalf.
85 yards.
Touchdown,
And
Carolina.
the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with Jones. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Complete.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Mahomes pass.
Chris Godwin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've gotten the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
This will make it into the end zone. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Listen. That's what I do. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Danny.
On first down, it's gone. Gonna let one fly for Rob. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15.
For a Charger.
A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Chargers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, check Mike 21. Yellow. 21. Check Mike 21.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16
And now with that
yards.
completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or keeps it.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts,
6 yards.
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You're a 15. Jim.
Hey, 57 colors.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
There on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
First down, Panthers.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3.
It's just me and
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Fight on these two. Cross the line.
I'm coming.
Yellow.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Yellow.
Watch the twist.
Attack.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Akers, the ball
That
carrier.
good for 22 and a first down.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 22 yards.
They go play fake.
First
Mahomes.
down, Panthers.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it.
Mahomes
Touchdown,
pass complete
Panthers.
to Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin,
Touchdown, Carolina.
his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Harrison Butker.
That
on
drive
for the
that
point
really
after.
increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical.
His
That's one of the
kick
words
is
you've taught
good.
me. And they just got
Makes
it
the
done.
score
And slowly but
Panthers
surely now
28,
starting to pull
Chargers
away a little
7.
bit. Things looking good for them
Harrison
here in the third
Butker
quarter.
set to
Not only
kick off.
pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here
Chargers
as they
take
have it
over
up to the
first and
35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And
Ronald
unable to
Jones,
get
the ball
downhill
carrier.
there as he'll take this up to about the
Troy Pride on
37.
the tackle.
Defenses
2
always
yards
talk about
on the
earning the
pickup.
right to rush the
It's
passer on
second and
third
8
down. And you know what
at the
offenses want?
37-yard
Win
line.
first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
34's the fight.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. Man open left side is
That's
Brown.
good for a
And he'll be brought
Chargers.
down right at the 45-yard line. That one a first down
and
pickup
10
of
at
8.
the 45-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front
That
buying
created
that
some
time?
time.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
That's what I love the
10
run
at the
right there. This guy's
38-yard
known
line.
for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's
Jones
quick
again, the ball
and fast,
carrier.
and he used it to great
Brought down
advantage.
by Eric Berry.
The all-pro safety
It's
Eric
a pickup
Berry
of
in on
3.
the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Here we go. 50.
This is Jones. He's got, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense. Knowing that he's going to be the primary guy, they'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Final minute now in the third quarter.
Hey, Ripley, my side.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Number
He got
20,
half of
Tony
what he
Pollard,
needed
the
there,
ball
2
carrier.
yards, and it'll
He's
bring up a
taken
third
down
and
at the
2 more.
17-yard line.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the
It's
short
a gain
gain.
of
And,
2
of course, he got
yards.
some good news this
And
week. He
it's
was named AFC
third
Defensive
down.
Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular.
Tony
Not every
Pollard,
play
the
is
ball
for a
carrier.
loss. Make the plays
Devin
that are in front of
White
you,
on the
keep it to
tackle.
short gains, and you pile
It's
up
a gain of
statistics.
6.
A
And
nice
the
first down
Panther
pickup on a
first
gain
down.
of 6.
Hey, 57.
Set the tone, defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Chris Godwin. Out of bounds.
Just a yard to go here on second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mahomes firing complete and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
The ball carrier.
Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner, pound away, and try and finish off a game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the Chargers' 39-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Check back 21. I got it. Hey, check
They'll run on first down with Akers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
They'll break a spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Check back 21. I got one. Watch the edge. Color.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Fight on these two. Arsenal 80.
90 is a mic.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Akers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Goff Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Hey, pick your game up.
Now Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch the screen. Mike 28. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
On 2nd and 7, Goff over the middle here to Brown. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for LA. 47 yards. Now a first down throw. Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not much room there, so he'll get it up only to about the 21.
The ball carrier.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Carolina.
You can't block me. You can't block 57.
Now Pollard. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 28. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever